Question 5. So we have a quadratic equation, x squared minus 2kx plus k minus 1 equals 0. And we know the two roots are alpha and beta. And we also know that alpha squared plus beta squared equals 4. And the question says, without solving the equation, find the possible values of the real number of k. So this is a very neat question, very nice question, this one. So firstly we're going to use the sum of roots. And what we know the sum of the roots is going to equal, it's negative b on a, if we picture this as a, x squared plus bx plus c. So our roots are alpha and beta. So alpha plus beta, the sum of our roots, will equal negative minus 2k on 1, because the coefficient of x squared is 1. So it's going to be just 2k. Okay, that's the first step. We also know that the product of our roots, is going to equal c on a. And c is k minus 1, and a is, of course, just 1. So alpha times beta will equal k minus 1. Okay, so from there, if we square, we need to do some sort of pairing up of all of our knowledge here. So this is where I think some people might get a little bit stuck, but you just need to work your way through it. If we were to square this, alpha plus beta all squared, we'll just be squaring 2k, which will be 4k squared. Okay, it's very important. We also know that alpha plus beta squared, so alpha plus beta squared, if we just did basic algebra, this would be alpha squared plus beta squared plus 2 alpha beta. So we know that these must be equal to each other, but we also kind of know what alpha squared plus beta squared is. That was given in the question. This is 4, this here is 4, and this here, 2 times alpha beta, well, this is just 2 times k minus 1. So what we're going to get is 4k squared is equal to 4 plus 2 k minus 1. Okay, so let's put everything on one side and try and solve this quadratic for k. So we're going to get 4k squared. Now we're going to get equals 2k on this side. If I put it on the other side, it'll be minus 2k. And 2 times negative 1 will be negative 2, plus the 4 is positive 2. But then on the other side, it will be negative 2 equals 0. Okay, so we want to solve this quadratic. We can take 2 out of everything. So it can be 2k squared minus k minus 1 equals 0. And you can just use the quadratic formula, or we can all factorize, either or. And if we factorize this, we're going to get 2k plus 1 and k minus 1. This is just a factorize. You can check that by expanding, and we should get the same. And then from there, the null factor law, k will equal, therefore, k equals negative a half or positive 1. Now, the answer says find the real possible values for k. So there are 2 answers here. K equals negative a half or 1. Okay, that's the answer to question 5.